Okay, it has been absolutely so long since I have posted on YouTube. I think it's been a good 3 weeks now. And this is not my normal YouTube vlog, but I need to finish getting ready for the day. And I'm going to do my makeup with you guys and just kind of chat a little bit. So, I think the biggest reason I'm making this YouTube video this way is that I've been trying to dive into so many different ways of creating content and I feel kind of stuck now. So normally when I get stuck and when I get into a pit and then I'm like, all right, you need to pull your head out, then I just kind of start creating no matter what it is. I haven't made like a makeup video in so long since I think it was like last summer actually, but we're gonna do it. I like doing my makeup. I did my makeup the other day, like a full face. Liked it again. I have not really been wearing makeup lately, so we just moved to Tennessee and it's super freaking hot in Tennessee. So there's also that. For my brows, I'm using the L'Oreal Paris brow lamination. I'm like so out of practice when it comes to talking and makeup videos. I was never really good at it before, but I'm probably even worse now. Also, if you hear, this is not like necessarily a makeup tutorial for anything. This is more just chatting about creativity. I'm a photographer and I suppose you could call me a content creator. I do make content for my husband's business. He has a telemedicine business and we're trying to really focus it around like fitness and wellness rather than like telemedicine. But it's for hormone replacement therapy, testosterone replacement therapy for men. And then what is the other hair product? The hair stack, the hair loss treatment. My husband used to be bald and he is not bald anymore, but anyways, those are the brows. I've been doing them a little bit differently. I used to just kind of like fluff them up and leave them. I also shaped them a little bit differently than I normally do. This one, I love her. We love her. This one, she gets on my nerves all the time. It's been like that since high school. I feel like I go through a rut with makeup sometimes, every now and again. I've never been like super good, but I feel like makeup is something that you like just like to learn, I guess. I'm going to go in with the Say Super Glowy Gel. This is Star Glow. I have been getting back into fitness and wellness, and so most of my content has been like me working out or transformation videos or like more motivational videos to try and just motivate, I guess, the tiny bit of followers that I do have. A lot of the people that I follow work out, and I love looking at like fitness influencers stuff or athletic trainers or personal trainers and stuff like that. It's just something that I've always been into. I have done all of the sports. Mind you, when I say all of the sports, you can already know that I wasn't necessarily good at one or stuck with one. I did basketball for quite some time. I started that in like 4th grade. I did volleyball, I did gymnastics, I did dance, I ran long distance and track. I think that's it. I think I listed all of them. I've also done weightlifting. I started doing weightlifting in high school because it was a class and I absolutely fell in love with it. I loved both of my coaches. I went to Pasco High School in Washington State, and I had Coach Chavez for I think like the first semester, trimester, or whatever it was, and then I had Coach Covington for the second part of it. And then once I did track, I also fell in love with like conditioning training and dance. Dance I never want to talk about again, but dance, we also did a lot of conditioning, and so like I was really strong and I had like buff muscles and I really like enjoyed it. I think the one that I took the most serious was dance, and then second to that would be long distance running, which is so weird to say, and I'm gonna start getting into running again, mind you. I need to get running shoes. For my skin tint today, I'm using the Refy Skin Base. This is 140N. I have my cute little Merit bag. This is where I keep my brushes because we've been traveling, I guess. I guess this is the Morphe foundation brush. I do like this one. I feel like it's a bit like yellow for me. I will say I have been a big skin tint person ever since I discovered like BB cream. Excuse me. Ever since I discovered BB cream in like high school, especially doing sports, I used to have a lot of acne. I'm still acne prone, but like I used to be like a pita face. Proper hygiene, if I'm being honest. So there's also that. But anyways, what the hell was I saying? Oh, I discovered skin tints and like fell in love with them. I used to use like the original NYX skin tint all the time, and I think they discontinued that. But I've used ColourPop. I've used like the Neutrogena ones. Skin tint is definitely my favorite. I did used to use foundation, but it was like the $5 or like $10 now Maybelline like matte Fit Me. And that was like my tried and true, honestly, from like high school to, I don't know, to like 2024, 2025, I think. But the audacity. There's so many fucking bugs here in Tennessee. I absolutely cannot. There's so much in my life that has changed and so much that I haven't posted online or told anybody. I have really been liking doing my blush first and then putting bronzer if needed. I haven't really been using a lot of bronzer. I do kind of need to use one because my top of my arms is a little bit darker than my face. It's like not terrible, but it's noticeable. So I really like this Sachi Beauty stain. This is in the shade I'm Guilty. It's a very cool tone shade. I'm almost out of this. So I've literally been using it every day. I love it so much. It just doesn't last super long. So I do use quite a bit when I first put it on. But I feel like that's what most people say about every blush, that your blush is the first to go. This is the Refi double-sided brush. I forgot which exact one it is. I have both of them. I'm going to use the smaller one though. This is in the shade Bone. It's very light. I'm going to do, that way you can also cover all of that like acne. Don't worry, I'm going to blend it again. Again, this is not a makeup tutorial. This is just me talking because honestly, I've been wanting to, I have like a bunch of stuff that I have recorded, but I need to get better about organizing my shots and like prioritizing making sure I got the shot, because I feel like I'm just been like lazy with it, and then when I go back to edit I'm like, wow, I really didn't get like what I wanted to capture or like what I had envisioned. And even if it's just like a simple YouTube vlog, but I've been wanting to post like a little bit more cinematic type content. So like I'm still sharing my life, I'm still storytelling, but it's more cinematic. I also just unsubscribed to the paid version of CapCut. I still have it on my phone to edit like short form videos, but I threw myself into Premiere Pro the other day. I already have a Creative Cloud with Adobe, and so I downloaded Premiere Pro and started looking up YouTube videos on like how to use it, because I've tried to use it before and I gave up because it was absolutely so hard. But I think that there is something to be taught about learning how to use new software and also getting like that spark back and that creativity back. The other person that I really like how they do their vlogs is like a cinematic vlog. They do YouTube vlogs, I do believe, but it is Mouse TRVP Kevin. He does have a YouTube channel. He just posted a YouTube video. It's 48 hours off grid. But I really like the way that he captures, because it's like cinematic storytelling. We're going to use this Refi bronzer. Mine broke. Hi guys. This is in the shade Dune. It's a cream bronzer. And then this is a Real Technique bronzer brush. It's brush 200. I don't even know if you can see that. She's well loved. I do really like her. It doesn't sit like it, I mean, it's cream. It doesn't like soak into your skin, and you definitely don't need a lot. But I do like it because I was trying to get a cooler tone, because I feel like all of my bronzers I've ever tried are super orangey, and that shit does not look good with my skin tone. Alright, that's about like all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna blend it. Hold on, don't you worry. I do want to start getting into running, and I want to eventually do a high rocks. Mind you, I just started working out like I think 9 weeks ago, so just a little over 2 months. I did do my first transition video. I posted it on Instagram, and I was honestly so scared to post it. You guys only have like 380 something followers on Instagram. It's nothing huge. But this is like my 3rd Instagram account that I've had. I think I deleted the other ones. And I kind of just purge people off of it. So, I don't know, starting over from scratch sometimes. Sometimes good, sometimes not good. I have been posting reels over there, and I've been doing like good morning routine reels. I do have them also in my YouTube shorts that you guys can go see if you would like. But I feel like I've just been trying to get like different shots, different angles to try and make it more cinematic and not as flat. Or not like influencer vloggy style. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I am going to go in with that refi brush with the other side, and I have this one size powder in the shade Ultra Pink. I've had this since last summer. I don't really use setting powder. I used to like my face super matte, and now I don't, but there's her in all her glory. I also don't have, what are they called, like a powder puff, so that's why I'm using this. I do eventually want to try like all the high-end makeup brands, but I'm also acne prone, so trying to find like acne safe products is a little hard. I do have the app called Acne Safe on my phone, and I think that it is such a good app. It tells you if something is, I forgot how to say the word, comogenic. I think that's the word. And it tells you, I think like if there's an ingredient in it that's like can be bad but not always bad, I think it like highlights it a different color and explains it to you. So there's that. I'm gonna put a little bit on my fucking eyelids. I started kind of doing eyeshadow again. Last time I did my makeup, like actually did my makeup consistently, was in like 2020. And then like the last year that I can remember was like 2016, 2017, when it was like the thing to do like the thick eyebrows and like the cut crease and all that shit. And mind you, I wasn't like great at it, but I still did it. And like the matte lipstick and the fucking thick ass wing. I also need to get, I really want to get a Morphe eyeshadow palette, but right now I have e.l.f. I don't buy e.l.f. anymore because of whatever the fuck happened. Also, I want you guys to see my little setup. I'm literally in my living room in front of our mirror. I can't wait to get a vanity. This is the Real Technique brush in the shade 210, or in the shade. This is the Real Technique brush 210. I'm fucking dying over here. Please hold, the FedEx guy is here. He was super quiet, I'm pretty sure. He was old. He probably knew that I had kids sleeping. The kids are napping right now, and my dog also freaking just doesn't like people. Didn't even remember what I'm talking about. Oh, I don't remember. Anyways, I was talking before about doing like high rocks events, competitions. I think that would be super cool. I think that that's like the competitiveness coming out of me, and my husband likes to be competitive too. He does CrossFit. I do not. Yeah, I don't know. I like, the thing is that like I cannot stand HIIT workouts, and it's like literally what it is. So I don't know. I really would like to do it though, and I would like to challenge myself. But yeah, I also want to start running again. I feel like it'd be super cool to run. I don't have any running shoes though, so I need to go to a running store and see what shoes are best for me. Oh my gosh, I'm literally losing my marbles. I'm gonna put some sparkles. This is ColourPop Shock Shadow in the shade Frog. And I just have been putting it a little bit in my inner eyeball. and like on my lid, not just in my middle eye. I have also hit pan on this one too. Go me. Oh my gosh, oh my word. I do need to fix my hair. I have like white wax coming through, not cute. I'm going to put some Physicians Formula bronzer, butter bronzer. This is the shade Miro Butter Bronzer. Oh, interesting. This is like the medium shade that they have. It's not super orangey. It's more like golden. I feel like this is not the correct brush for it. This is a Real Technique. It's a bubble blending brush, and it's brush 260. I've just been putting like a tiny bit of it on. I do need to get a blush, powder blush again. Do my bronzer in high school. You know, sometimes methods are tried and true for a reason. I don't have setting spray. That is the one thing that I forgot to do. I have like a shit ton of stuff to do after this video. I actually really need to hurry up. This is like my fucking ADHD problem. I have to order some stuff. I have to book all of my appointments again, all my girly appointments for like next month. This is the NYX brow pencil. I've been using this since high school. Out of her, I do want to try different ones, just branch out, but I'm low-key scared. And I don't really do my brows like I did, or like fill in my brows like I did before, but this is in the shade Espresso. I use her for my brows and to do my freckles, so I have to clean off what was left of doing my freckles, and I just kind of go with the flow when I'm doing my brows. See that like it filled in the bottom, and then I'm just gonna make tiny little strokes. See, the only thing with this brush is it's not like fine enough to do like tiny little strokes. Like it is very micro. It might just be me. Use your air. That could be a possibility too. I'm really just filling in the eyebrow where my eyebrow is sparse. Anyways, my content on Instagram is gonna be like fitness and wellness and lifestyle content that's kind of done in like a more cinematic way. I'm just, oh fuck, I fucked up. I'm honestly just practicing. Like I just need practice. I just need to keep doing it and figuring it out, because I keep comparing myself to like videographers and photographers that like have done fitness like their whole life, but they have like their career is photography and videography. So like if that makes sense to you, then thank you for understanding already. But like I don't know, trying to balance both when you're mid at both is, well, this is how it's going. But yeah, I don't know. And then I'm like, well, I need to stop using my phone to film and use my Osmo, because I haven't picked up my Osmo in like a good 2 weeks. So there's that. And then I also have a Nikon camera that I shoot on too, which is mostly for pictures, because yeah, it does do good, has good quality for the video too. But I don't have like any gimbal for it, and I know that you can rent stuff, and I really want to go rent stuff. I do want to film for YouTube a lot more, and just keep that kind of like raw, but also put like my polished content on too. I've been doing my shorts. If nothing else, I've been doing my shorts just because I make content for Instagram more than I do for YouTube. And the thing is too, with posting all of this stuff, like I don't necessarily want to be an influencer. Like that's not the goal. I want to be like a creative and recognized for my creativity. But I also, like in the wellness space, want to be like a role model for other moms and other women and stuff like that. But I also like the fitness world and doing like being a personal trainer or a nutritionist or like something like that along those lines, because I'm really into that. But I also saw a quote the other day that was like, you don't have to do everything. And I'm like, I feel like that was like directly targeted at me, because anything new that I like, I'm like, yep, I want to do that, and I'm gonna be good at it. I didn't even tell you guys what mascara this was. This is the Essence Bye Bye Panda Eyes mascara. and we love her. She doesn't smudge like too much. Honestly, it's kind of just the way that you apply it, I feel like. But this is my face for the day. I didn't use highlight or anything, and my lippy is in my purse. I used the NYX, I think it's the suede lip liner. I want to say I'll post a little picture of it maybe on here so I don't forget. But and then I just kind of use Aquaphor because I'm a basic lippy girl. I don't know, I just like how this looks. Honestly, I love the vibe that I have right now. All my tattoos, my plants, my gold jewelry, accessories, and my nails and my rings. We love her. We love her. Anyways, if you've watched this video again was just like literally me yapping, me trying to film something, me trying to post something, me trying to continue to have discipline and be creative. And again, when I get into a rut, I just instantly need to start filming something. And so this is it. I don't normally make beauty content anymore, but I do my makeup every day in some shape or form. I don't necessarily do this every single day, this is not even bad, but I do actually like how it came out today. I am sitting in front of a window, so I feel like it actually came out pretty fucking good. So if you relate to any of these things, fitness, wellness, gym, eating whole foods, eating healthy, lifestyle content, videography, photography, anything like, if you like any type of content like that, and also, I don't know, just vibe with me, or you like me, or my personality or something, go ahead and drop a comment so I can see who you are. And also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'd rather you follow me on Instagram. I'm more active on Instagram. And yeah, I don't know, just send a vibe my way, I'll send it back your way. Send me a subscribe and a like and a follow and a share and whatever else your heart desires. But anyways, I have to finish getting ready. I have to leave my house pretty soon. I don't know how to end this. I feel like I'm on FaceTime and I'm like, no, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. But yeah, okay, see you later. I love you. Bye.